get ready for June and July. It's about to be a hot summer. The heat is coming, man. The heat around the corner is coming. And I'm not just talking about the heat from the sun and from just the heat. I'm talking about the heat from just people and from situations that could and will happen this summertime. All right, June and July. Guys, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel. Immortal Calmness. All right, the king is back. I have a very powerful message for you guys for the summertime. Now, let me say this. I know I got some haters. I know I got some secret enemies, some ops out there that be like, man, Elijah, I know you be predicting this and that, but now you just guessing. No. Why would I make this stuff up? Why would I guess this stuff? Just to get views and whatnot and just comments and just to be noticed? This comes to me from the Most High God within me, spiritual downloads from the sun, from the universe, from God, from the angels, my spiritual team, okay, my intuition. This stuff is real. So I'm not just making it up, just to talk, okay? It's real. And a lot of the stuff that I predicted for this year, even last year, has came true, okay? Now, I'll admit there are some things that I predicted that has not come true. And I'm still a human being. Like I would say 97%, maybe 98%, I'm right. Other stuff, not so much. So I'm still human, okay? But guys, what came to me through just the spiritual downloads and my meditation about June and July for this year was I see a lot of things happening, okay? And it's about to heat up really bad. Not really bad, but like it's about to heat up intensely, okay? You're gonna start seeing more people just acting crazy as usual. I don't know what it is, but the summertime, and you can put in the comments if you agree with me. In the summertime, people tend to act more stupid and crazy, and they drive more reckless in the summertime. And that's why I say it's the heat, you know. But you're gonna start seeing more people just acting a fool, acting crazy, and just doing reckless stuff. But the main things that came to me through just my meditation was I saw more events happening, more like crashes. I'll say this. I saw more events happening with boats and ships, specifically cruise ships during June and July, like maybe a crash or something like that. Like I keep seeing boat crashings, boat issues with cruise ships. So that's what came to me for the summertime. And we just had a boat crash in New York. It hit the bridge, which was crazy. So I see that happening this summer. I also see a lot of protest. I see a lot of protesting going on across the world and, of course, in America, nationwide. But the protest that I see it for or against is I'm seeing LGBTQ protest. That's what I keep seeing. And I'm thinking because our president, Trump, I've heard rumors and talks about how they want to get rid of Pride Month and replace it with Veterans Month. Obviously, that's going to make people upset. But what I'm seeing is, LGBTQ protest. So this could be because of that, because they get rid of Pride Month and replace it with Veterans Month, okay? So also I see protests against like the tariffs. So the Trump tariffs I think they're really gonna hit us hard. I want to say more so July than June. I mean, it's gonna hit. I mean, it's hitting now. It's affecting us now, but more so like June and especially July. and maybe August, because by that time things are drawn out and a lot of stuff that we get from other countries will be fully taxed and tariffed. So you will see like people just fed up with that. Hey, you may see people protesting against the tariffs on both sides, red and blue. Okay, I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat. I just kind of sit in the middle and just look at both sides and choose what's good for me. But I can definitely see both sides protesting against the tariffs. If it really gets to a point where people can't take it anymore and it's affecting their livelihood, bills and food and family and just everyday life, I can see that. They might say, hey, can you please stop these tariffs? But I know Trump said short-term pain, long-term long-term reward. So it's gonna hurt short-term, but it'll be worth it, and then it'll be much worth it in the long term. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Let them cook, Let them cook. So that's what I see happening for the summertime. And also I see like a massive like battle or war happening. So we just had this India and Pakistan conflict. Right now it's under control. It stopped because America and Russia and China got involved and they say, hey, just stop fighting each other. But it almost went nuclear, which was really, really, really bad, okay? But guys, I told you my 2025 predictions, I told you a new war or battle or conflict will start in 2025. And I was right. I was absolutely right, okay? However, I think this situation could start up again, or the war in Europe, or the battle going on in the Middle East. It could intensify and get worse, and then pull maybe us in. Something about to happen. I can feel it. Something about to happen. I don't know if it's the India-Pakistan thing. I don't know if it's the Russia, Ukraine. I don't know if it's the Middle Eastern thing. I don't know, maybe Mexico and America. I don't know. Something about to happen. Some type of conflict and big battle and war is either about to intensify this summer, or a new war will start this summer. Something about to happen. I can feel it and I can see it, okay? And hopefully not, but we'll have to see how it plays out. The other thing I see happening is Greenland. So you know how, Donald talked about getting Greenland. I understand where he's coming from. He wants Greenland, obviously build bases there, and also to be closer to Russia, to see what they're doing and spy on them, and to shoot down their missiles if they ever try to attack us. So I get the whole why he wants to get Greenland. I get why he wants to get Greenland, resources, and he wants to build casinos, obviously. I do believe that this summer it's going to happen. I think that they're going to get Greenland, and Greenland will become a part of America. And I feel like this is the year, this is the time to do it. I feel like he's going to do it. And there's nothing they can really do about it because their military compared to ours is small. It's weak compared to ours, And I know this is like, it's a NATO country going against a NATO country acquiring a NATO country. So it's kind of weird, but I understand where he's coming from. Do I support it? I don't support it, nor I just look like I don't support it, but or anything, but I understand where he's coming from. I understand the whole concept of acquiring Greenland. I get it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I support it, I don't support it. I just understand what's going on. You feel me? So yeah, I think that will definitely happen this summertime, and that will also make people upset. I think the big thing that would make people upset if Canada became a part of America, that'd be crazy, okay? You will see a conflict. You will see protests if that happens. I made a video about that. Go watch that video. What if Canada became the 51st state? I still think that could happen soon. But go watch that video, all right? And the other thing I see happening is, you know, I do see some good things. People just having fun and traveling. But be careful when you travel. Be very careful. Yeah, be very careful when you travel, where you travel to this summer, especially in July, the first week of July, because I feel like some stuff could happen. Maybe some like protesting, riots, maybe a martial law, a war. Be very careful where you go to. If you feel in your gut, in your heart, that you should probably cancel this trip or postpone this trip or not go there today, listen to yourself, man. Listen to yourself. Your intuition is not wrong, okay? Listen to yourself, because it's about to heat up. The planet is heating up. The sun is heating up. We're heating up. And for those of you that don't work on yourselves, people who don't work on themselves and they live toxic lifestyles, constantly drinking, constantly smoking, constantly arguing, fighting, just listen to toxic music, living in darkness. They don't realize it, but they got demonic spirits, they got evil energies within them, controlling them. They don't even realize it. It's going to affect you. It's going to affect you. If you're a person that just don't work on yourself a lot, or you just live a toxic lifestyle, have a toxic mindset, you're not connected spiritually, oh, you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer. The planet is not joking. Mother Earth, it ain't joking, okay? The moon ain't joking. The sun is not joking. Nature is not joking. God ain't joking, okay? It's about to heat up. So you want to work on yourself. Don't overwork yourself this summer, okay? Because you will burn out. You will crash out. You will pass out, okay? Just take your time. Go at your own pace. This is not the time to do too much, because it's hot. It's hot as hell, all right? What the hell? What the helly? What the helly? I can't stand that song, man. That song is so dumb. When I heard that song, I'm like, yeah, it's over. We are in the Matrix. The music is getting dumber and dumber and dumber. What the hell? What the helly? What the helly hell? All right? But yeah, so it's getting hot. And you want to work on yourself. Build your business. Build your body. You know, hey, it's hot. It's hot, girls. It is hot girl summer, all right? BBLs are out. Cheeks are out. All right? It's hot guy summer. Get your guns out, okay? Get that six-pack if you want that. If not, it's okay. Just work on yourself. Increase your vitamin intake. Eat healthier foods. This is the time where you want to eat more fruits and vegetables. You can still eat meats and whatnot, but during what I've learned is from the spring and summertime, you want to eat more fruits and vegetables, because you'll build up more vitamins in your body, so that by wintertime, when the flu and the viruses come around in the cold, your body will be 10 times stronger against these viruses. You may get sick once, but it won't be as bad as if you don't do anything, okay? So take care of yourself the right way. Eat the right things. Eat, if you can, organic foods, whole foods, just very healthy foods, okay? Meats, vegetables, stuff like that. But you definitely want to increase your intake of fruits and vegetables during this time period, especially fruits like berries. I just had a berry smoothie, so I'll have a smoothie with bananas and strawberries and blueberries, and I got some mangoes, and I got some grapes, and I got some plums. I love plums, man. Plums. Got some coconut water. You want to hydrate, drink more water, put some salt in your water. Not a whole lot of salt, and definitely no white salt. Don't use that white salt, all right? Use pink salt. You want to put a little bit of pink salt in your water. Use some lemon, some lime. It's really good for hydration. You can use cucumber. Cucumber is good for hydration. It's good for electrolytes. Okay, so just stay very hydrated this summer and stay connected. You want to be connected to the earth, to nature. If you do not have some way, some form of connection to nature, you're going to suffer. It's not going to be pretty, okay? Ground yourself in the dirt. Ground yourself in the grass, in the sand, in the water. You want to ground yourself, okay? This is the best time to be connected to the earth, to the sun, to nature. Now, you got to be careful where you walk, because there are some bugs and ticks and ants and spiders and snakes and you don't know what's in that grass. But just be careful where you walk, okay? And go to the right places, all right? Like, I'm in Florida, so during this time period, man, like, everything's out. Everything's out and just out and about. The ants, fire ants, you got ticks, you got bees, you got wasps, you got giant freaking wolf spiders. There's a lot that's out here in Florida. Only in Florida, man. Only in Florida. So I gotta be careful where I walk at and ground my feet. But I'm telling you, when you ground yourself in the sand, in nature, in the grass, in the water, at the beach, the ocean, the river, you feel a lot better. You really do. All your depression and anxiety, it goes away. It goes into the earth. All right. I mean, have you ever been to the beach and you've seen people just angry, upset, fighting, arguing? Maybe you have. But for the most part, you don't see that. For the most part, you don't see people fighting and arguing and going off, acting a fool, all right, at the beach. Because the beach is healing energy. You got the salt water, you got the sand. So it's a very high vibrational place with a lot of great energy. And if your environment is a high vibrational place, you will feel high vibration. You will feel amazing, okay? So it's all energy at the end of the day. At the end of the day. So guys, spend more time in nature this summertime. Work on yourself, but don't overwork yourself, because you will burn out. You will crash out. You will pass out. You will die. I was kidding. But you will pass out, man. It's hot. It's very hot. It's like 96 degrees, I think. And it's only May, which is crazy. So yeah. But that's what I see happening this summer. I see protests. I see like LGBTQ protests. I see people getting upset with the tariffs. I see a new war or a current battle happening, getting worse and possibly involving other countries. I do see issues with cruise ships and boats. I do see that happening this summertime, mainly in July. I do see people attempting to attack Donald Duck, but it's not going to work. It's going to fail. This time period last year, someone tried to take him out, but it failed. It didn't work. So I do feel like people are going to try to do that again. People who are upset. But it's not going to work. It's going to fail. And I'm not saying that because I support him or I like him. I'm just saying that from a spiritual perspective. It's just not his time. It's not his time. And some of you may get mad when I say this, but I asked myself a question. I asked my higher self, like, how long will this man continue to live? I was curious. And what came to me was, don't get mad. 102. 102. What came to me is that Donald Duck could very well live to 102 years old. I know some of y'all don't want to hear that, but that's what came to me. Now, if that happens, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. That shows you that, hey, even though he doesn't believe in God, because he doesn't believe in God. Are you serious? He does not believe in God. I don't understand some of y'all Christians. Oh, he's a Christian. He loves Jesus. He loves God. No, he don't, man. He's just saying that to get your vote, okay? And to get your attention and your energy. He does not He's not a godly person like that, all right? This man is a narcissist. He's a narcissist. He cares about himself, his business, his money. He cares about his family. It's all about him, man. But I do believe the Most High is protecting him for a divine reason. You know, a reason that we may not see or understand now, but it's definitely for a reason, for him to carry out a specific plan. And that's the thing, like, you don't know who is protecting who in the spiritual realm. You don't know. I know from a human perspective, we see someone that we don't like, that's bad, quote unquote bad or evil, and we want that person to be taken away or just put in jail. But like J. Cole said, God had other plans. J. Cole said it in his song, Clouds. I love that song, Clouds. All right. Shout out to J. Cole. That's a great song. Very conscious guy. Okay. I can't believe he's 40 years old. I can't believe the man's 40 years old. I remember when he came out. But he said it in his song, Clouds. All right. I'm the bullet that missed Trump. God had other plans. God had other plans. All right. So you don't know who is being protected, who's not being protected. You don't know the spiritual paths of all people and what they're destined to become and what they're destined to do in this world. You just don't know. All right. I know from a human perspective, from a Christian perspective, from a religious perspective, from a moral perspective, I don't like this person. I don't like him. I don't like her. Why are they still here? You don't know. Look at Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez was brutally 14 times all over his body, and he's still here because God's had other plans. God said, no, this is not how it's not how you're gonna die. This ain't it. This is not how his story ends. There's something that you guys don't know that I do know. All right. The spiritual realm knows and sees and hears everything, okay? It's always listening. It's always watching the good and the evil. So God, the angels, the other gods, you know, the spiritual guides, ancestors, the devil, Satan, the demons, the parasites, the vampires, both sides, they're always listening. They're always watching what you're doing, what you're saying. Even now, I know there's some spiritual being listening right now, watching me. Okay, there actually is something going on in my house. There is some paranormal stuff happening in my house. I think it could be a jinn spirit. But that's a whole nother video. There's been a lot of weird things happening in my house lately. We've had paranormal things happen before in the past, but for some reason it's getting intense now, and I don't know why. But I did some saging, I did some praying, meditation, I got some lemons and some salt, and I got my crystals. So lately it's been pretty good. I cleanse my room so the energy is clean. And y'all be demonic, y'all be like saying sage is evil. Sage is not evil. Crystals is not evil. Salt is not evil. Lemons are not evil. And I get it. You have witches that use that stuff and whatnot. I'm not talking about that. Like sage and diamonds and crystals and human bones, like our skulls, and like this stuff is not evil. It's not. God created it, okay? God created sage and God created crystals and diamonds. Now, it is how you use it. I don't use it to bring in spirits. It's all about how you use it, okay? And there's different types of sages and incense that you can use to cleanse your home, to cleanse your room. So stop saying all this stuff is evil, it's demonic, it's satanic. Stop. It's not. All right? It is about how you use it, though. It is. But yeah, man, like you don't know who's protecting who. And even with Puff Daddy, that's another thing. I do have a feeling that Diddy may not get convicted. Okay, now we still have a long way to go with this trial. But I have a feeling that this Diddy trial, like, things ain't adding up fully. Now, this dude is disgusting. Mr. Astral Glide, Baby Oil, he's disgusting. Stuff that he's done. To Cassie, to others. But I got this feeling that he's not going to get convicted. So you may see People who were in prison, who were in jail, they may get released. People who hate these people, they may get released. You might see that this summer. Diddy, maybe Tory Lanez. Chris Brown just got out of jail in UK. He was in jail. So you may see people that you don't like get out of jail, get out of prison this summertime. And if Diddy gets out, man, you're going to have to leave the country. You're going to have to go into hiding because people are going to come after him, man. It's over. It is over. So, but yeah, prepare for the heat. The heat is coming. The heat around the corner. All right, it's coming. It's here in Florida. You know, have fun, travel, spend time with family and friends. Don't worry or stress. That's just, the devil, the demonic thoughts, your own demonic thoughts trying to bring you down. Okay, don't worry, don't stress. If you want to release anxiety and depression, release stress, go for a walk, meditate, spend time in nature, ground yourself, exercise, hit the gym. Do these things to decompress your mind, to make you feel energized, to release endorphins in your body, okay? And if you feel like you want to take a break from social media, have at it, man. Go do it. Take a break from YouTube. Take a break from social media, from Instagram, from Snapchat, from Facebook, from just the news. There's nothing wrong with taking a break, okay? This is a great time to take a break from the artificial world, the matrix, okay? This is the best time to do it. And protect your energy at all freaking costs, man. At all costs. Protect your energy. Guard it with your life. Protect it. I got my necklace on too. This is a clear quartz crystal. I have many other crystals, necklaces that I wear, but this is for like peace and calmness, immortal calmness. All right, and just overall just peace of mind. I got this necklace on. So yeah, take care of yourself, guys. Look out for the things that I've talked about in this video, my predictions. It's going to be a hot summer. I'm going to end this video. I will see you guys again soon. Take care. Peace. Immortal calmness.